Hello, my name is Eleanor, and I'm going to take you through the Kids in Action Guide so that you can make a difference in your community. Come on and let's go through this because I believe even the smallest person can make the biggest change. This booklet will help you make a change in your world. It is like a roadmap that you can follow to make your idea come true. Step 1. Do you want to do something to make a difference? Whether it is a new project idea, drawing something that has already been done, or something else, this booklet can help you. It is very important to make sure you find something that is really needed and a job that you can really do. Then talk it over with an adult like a teacher or a parent that can help you. In my case, I wanted to help homeless animals because they can not help themselves. I want to help the Animal Rescue League, and you need to think about what you like and who you want to help. Now, what do you like to do? Maybe you like to swim, play soccer, do gardening, or read. You can just use about anything you like to make your world better. You can help animals who are abused or homeless like me. You can help people get better at reading, math, or something else. Or you can visit elderly people and draw pictures or play games together. Here are some examples of how you might put your idea together. So say I'm interested in protecting animals, which I am, and I like to share information a lot. So I could create messages about the endangered species and ask an adult to share them on their Facebook or Twitter. Organize a one-day camp and teach others about pet care. Or maybe you like to stop hunger. You like to garden, so you can grow a kid garden and donate the vegetables to the food pantry. Step 2, your team. Now, you need some adults. Let's face it, you are not old enough to drive or to do many things without an adult's help or permission. You will need to get your parents or guardians okay to do what you want to do. Start by explaining why you want to do the project and ask them if they are willing to support you from start to finish. And after that, you need some friends. Let other children know about your idea and invite them to help you. And if you have any brothers, sisters, or cousins that can be on your team, that's helpful too. Or you have some other kids in your sports leagues or after-school classes that can help too. Now, there are some other adults that can help you. There are 2 important groups of people who can help you: reporters and people who make decisions in your community. The job of reporters in radio, TV, newspapers, and websites is to tell people what is going on around them. How can you get in touch with your reporters and the community leaders? Well, you can ask an adult to help you contact those reporters and leaders, and you need to ask your parent before you do this, of course, and call them and tell them about what you are planning to do. And you have to remember to get permission from an adult before you do this. Step 3. It is important to make sure that what you want to do is something your community really needs and really wants. You can find out if someone has already done your project, and maybe you would be able to join them. So I am helping the Animal Rescue League, and you also need to make sure that whoever you are planning to help really needs and wants your help. Do not get upset if somebody says no. Just find someone else that can help you. And more people will say yes, like the Animal Rescue League did. And I helped them by raising money and collecting supplies and foods. Step 4. Now you need your idea. Once you decide you are going to do something to help others, do not quit. You may need to change things as you go along, and that is okay. But do not give up on finish what you have started. Make sure you are not doing too many things. You have to think about school, sports, what your family needs to do, and you need to write down what you have to do, like go to school. Here's an example of mine. Okay, so since I have school from Monday through Friday from 8 to 3 p.m., I do that, and then from 3 to 5 p.m. I do homework. Then after that I either feed my dog, I go to dance, or I twirl. And on Saturday and Sunday is usually when I do my community projects. And you need to know if you're going to do your own thing or join a project that has already happened. And I did my own thing by helping the animals at the Animal Rescue League, and yes, they did need my help. And you need to, now you've decided on a project, you must give it a name. So mine was Pennies for Pets. Get it? For pets. Step 5. So here's my plan. You need to think about what is your project. So I'm going to collect money at Starbucks from 8 to 3 p.m. and give it to the Animal Rescue League to save animals that might be killed because they are homeless. Now, you need to think about who is going to help you. So I have people helping me, like my friend Victoria, who will also get 4 friends to help from 8 to 3. And my friend Jordan's mom, Myra, will pick up lunch at Saturday at 11. And then, of course, my mom. She's there all the time. So now you need to think about when are you going to do this. And if there is a special community day, then you can do it too. And remember that Global Youth Service Day is celebrated every year in April in more than 100 countries. And imagine that millions of kids around the world making a difference in their communities at the same time. I'm going to do my project on, of course, Global Youth Service Day in April. Then in addition, I'm going to do Make a Difference Day in October. Now you need to plan when you are going to do each part of your project. And this is called a timeline. So here's my timeline for an example. You need to make a list of volunteers and call Starbucks 3 months before. 2 months before, I make my collection jars that confirm the volunteers and do public service announcements. After that, I do letters to people to tell them what I'm doing a month before, and I also do public service announcements. The week before, I call the news people, Starbucks, and volunteers to remind them. The night before, I put everything in my mom's car and go to sleep early. And on the day of my project, of course, I smile and be positive. It's okay for somebody to say no, but a lot of people will say yes too. You also need to think about where you're going to do this. And think a lot of people. Think safety, and of course, think photos. Your location has to be easy to get to and safe for everyone. And Starbucks likes to promote community service, so they said yes. And I picked the 2 busiest stores that are also the safest. You also need to think about what you need, and this is a big one. You need to make, and this is called a budget. You need to make a list of things and money of what you need for your project. And think of every little tiny detail. Remember to take a comb, a brush, and wipes to clean up. And it is okay to look like you are working, but you also do want to look good in pictures too. I know that sounds funny, but it's true. And I got the water from Starbucks, which is free. I got my banner from Office Depot, which is $20 for 2. And then I got pizza from the store manager, which is free. And then I also got flyers from Office Depot for $25. Then I also got posters, and you need to check out your YSA grant. They are awesome, and they help you like a lot. And I got one, and they really are helpful. And you need to ask the store manager if they can also donate. And you can ask your principal at your school if you can make the copies at the school so you do not have to pay them. And remember to check out your YSA grants. They are like the best. Step 6, you are ready. You have to do your best, take lots of pictures, and have fun as you're doing it with others. And now you did it. You need to think of how it goes. And you need to think about what the difference you've made. You need to think about what it was great about your project and what was not so great that you can fix the following year. And very important, how you will keep making a difference after this project. Step 8, now you need to celebrate like crazy. You worked so hard to help your community and deserve to celebrate with your friends and adults who helped you. You can give out stickers or thank you cards to your team members, get together for a day of sports and games, and begin to plan your next project. And I always write thank you notes to my supporters and my donors. And congratulations, you and your friends have made a big change. And remember, even the smallest person can make the biggest difference. And now it's your turn. Go make a difference and have fun while doing it. Thank you.